What's up guys, and welcome back. Today in this video I'm going to be showing you the Neca 2017 Pennywise figure. Now this has been out for a few weeks in America and around the world, but it's only just arrived in the UK in the last couple of days. So I pre-ordered this from the website Toys in the Attic, which is a great site to get your Neca stuff and other action figures in the UK. They usually get them out pretty fast, so mine's just arrived today and I'm going to show you what it's like. So I'm going to show off the box first. This is pretty much the poster of the movie with Georgie there, with Pennywise in the shadows, and the balloon and the logo saying "You'll Float Too." They do tend to do the covers of the movies on these boxes, mostly for like nostalgia reason, for in like say 10 years time it's going to look awesome having the cover of the movie with the figure inside. So on the spine here we have it, and then we have the picture of Pennywise with blood around his mouth. I'm not sure if you can see that on the camera, but he has blood smeared all around his mouth, and he has his fingers to his lips, which looks really cool and very creepy. And then we have the same on the other side there, nothing new, just the same old picture. And then if we go to the back there, we have pictures of all of the different sorts of accessories and different faces of this. Now I'll get into that a bit later in the video, but you can see they're all contained in little red bubbles, which is a nice little touch. And then at the bottom there we have a little description of the movie. It 7 friends engage in a struggle with the demon they first encountered 30 years earlier in their Maine hometown. Now that seems like a synopsis for the entire 2 parts of the movie, not just the first one. So anyway, that's the back. I hope you can see that, and it looks really cool. If this is your first time checking out a Neca figurine, most of these ones, the horror ones specifically, have these flap covers, which means you can keep it in the box and you can open the flap and you can see what's inside without removing it. This is great for collectors. Personally, I do take them out of the box because I like to have them out and check out all the accessories and just take photographs of them and do some cool stuff with them. So I do take them out of the box, but this is a look of what it looks like inside the box because I've not opened it. So if we peel the flap back here, we can see there's a little bit of dust on the box from the polystyrene inside of it, but we can see the picture on the left here has the Pennywise with the balloon looking creepy as expected, and then on the right side obviously we have the figure inside. We will be taking closer looks of this, but you can see it has all of the different accessories all in view, so if you wanted to keep this thing in the box you have a perfect view of everything inside. So now I'm going to open her up and see what's inside. And how am I going to open this up? Well, this thing just mysteriously entered my mailbox. This is some Henry Bowers shit right there. So I'm going to open her up, and the next thing you'll be seeing is inside the package. So first up I'm going to show you the backdrop. Now these Neca figures usually have a cardboard backdrop for you to see inside the box, but they're also really cool if you wanted to take a close-up picture, because they do have an image from the movie, so you can use them as a backdrop if you wanted to. And with this one we have the Nearbolt house from the movie. Now this is a really cool backdrop. You could have Pennywise standing there and he look like he's just standing in the doorway looking out. So I don't tend to leave these out. I usually keep them in the box just in case they get ruined. But yeah, that's what the inside packaging backdrop looks like. And now before taking it out of the plastic packaging here, we can just see what it looks like when it's all together in the package, and I will go over the accessories now, but I will give you a closer look at them when we get it out. So we have the main figurine here. Obviously I think this one's probably about 7 or 8 inches. It's a little bit taller than the Jason figures, because he is obviously a very tall guy. Now we have the balloon there. I'm not sure if it says anything on it like I Love Derry, but from where I can see right now it's just the balloon. There's 2 different hands there. One of them is doing this thing, the one where you get to punch your friend if they see it. It has a waving hand at the bottom. We have the SS Georgie boat there, which has the engraving, if you can tell, really small there. I'll give you a close-up later, but that looks really cool. And then we have 2 separate heads. Now this one is one of him just looking very creepy and stern. He's just looking into your soul, which looks awesome. The main head attached is the one with him doing the smile, which I believe is the smile he does to Georgie in the beginning. And this one is also from the scene in the beginning where he kills Georgie and his mouth just goes huge and sharp teeth come out. So there's 3 separate heads. I think I'd probably keep this one as the standing head, because it looks so damn creepy, just the way he's just looking coldly into someone's eyes. Don't you want it? Don't you want it? So first we're going to look at the figure overall. Hopefully you can get a good focus shot of it there. So the detail on this thing is crazy. You can see all the wrinkles in his forehead, and just the lines of the makeup, and his little sharp buck tooth, and the makeup around his eyes from the smile, and his hair is very detailed. There's lots of like different colours and strokes through the hair, which I'll show you just from the back if you can see. It kind of looks like a paintbrush from this angle. So that's the face of it. You can see there's a lot of detail on the costume as well, with the bobbles looking, or like some of them looking a bit worn, and just around the shoulders, like what they call them, or estopolds or something. They look very like fluffy, but they're actually just really hard plastic. And we have the thing around the neck. I can't remember. It's some Victorian age shit. But yeah, I really like the look of this one. This looks like proper cloth. It's not, obviously the whole thing is plastic, but some of the detail makes it look like really, really good, like actual like the materials. And we have the little bands around the arms as well. This is the good thing about these sort of figures, is you get to see all these little details that you might not see in the movie because it's so like dark, or you see it's so fast paced, but you actually get to see all these little fine details that were put into them, and they're usually very accurate to the screen depiction. There's the same little ankle things there, and then these little boots, they kind of look like wrestler's boots besides the pom-poms on the front. So that's what it looks like. I'm going to just keep it there in the centre there. You can see a better look of the thing. Oh, maybe not. So he's back up and standing, and we'll check out the back of it. You can see all that, the stitching down the back of his whatever that outfit is. It kind of looks like the love hearts actually. So yeah, this is the Pennywise Neca Ultimate and how he looks, and I'm very impressed with this thing. It has a lot of articulation by the looks of things, the knee joints, the ankles, hands, wrists, all of that stuff. Let's see if we twist his head around to give some creepy looks. It can look around, but there is like a bit of flexible. This thing moves around, but it can't do like a 360 spin because this thing is kind of keeping the head on. So with the main figure down, let's go check out the rest of the accessories. Now this is the head that I said I'll be most likely using because I really like this one. This one is so creepy. He's just got this look in his eyes, and he's just staring into your soul with those dead lights. So yeah, this one is he's just straight faced, but just because of how creepy he looks, I love this one. And yeah, this is probably going to be my main head. Same sort of detail on the hair and stuff like that, and you can see the little peg hole there where it goes in. I'm not sure how tight they're going to be. Usually when you get a Neca figure, they are extremely tight, and you get a bit worried you might break them getting them off, but sometimes they're okay. So this head, definitely going to be using this as my main head, I think. Okay, next up, this is probably the most iconic head out of them all so far. This is the huge teeth biting head, and there's a lot of detail in there. You can see like he has two sets of teeth. I'm not sure how that actually works in reality, but then again, this is a space creature who wants to eat people's souls, so there's a side view there. The teeth look even creepier from the side. Kind of looks like an ape or something. There's a little look from the other side there. So yeah, great heads. Can't wait to take some pictures of all of these different accessories and heads. Now, one of the most iconic things of it is definitely the balloon, especially in the 90s version with all the balloons popping and stuff like that. So yeah, this is like a small red balloon which is on a string, which is actually some kind of like quite tough plastic. It doesn't look like it would break that easy. It does feel a bit flimsy, but the way this holds it goes into the hand, and I think it just stays sturdy where it is. So yeah, very cool accessory. You can't have a knit figure without the balloon, so definitely going to be holding this in my Pennywise's hand. Unfortunately, it does not say like I Love Derry on it, which I think is an exclusive to the GameStop edition, which I'm kind of sad that there's getting exclusives in the Neca game now, but at the same time I'll probably end up buying it anyway if it's cheap enough. Okay, next up are the hands. There's not too much to see here really, but yeah, this is like a waving hand. I guess this could be like where he waves at the kids. Yeah, you can just see like the little lines of where it's been like stretched down the hands. It is very detailed, but it's basically just a hand. But yeah, this is going to come in cool if you want to make some cool shots of Pennywise waving at people or bitch slapping someone. And what I've just realised is that this one here is actually the one where you hold the balloon. At first I thought it was like one of those things, just doing a weird ass pose, which I'm sure he does not do in the movie. But yeah, this is actually the hand where you hold the balloon through that little tiny hole you can see between the thumb and the index finger. So probably going to keep this one as a main finger to display. Hopefully the balloon doesn't hit my shelf roof because it's so tall, but yeah, this is the hand. Okay, and last but not least with this figure is the SS Georgie boat. Now this is very cool, this is iconic as well as the balloon. This is what starts off the movie basically, and it's very detailed. It looks like a tiny little hat actually, but yeah, you can see the engraving or the writing on SS Georgie, very cool, neat handwriting. Hopefully you guys can see that if my camera's focusing correctly, but yeah, that's what it looks like on the other side, it's just plain. So these are the accessories. So guys, that's been my first look at the Neca Pennywise 2017 figure. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Probably going to end this up with just some close-up shots of the figure so you can get a better look of it. But thank you all for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, then let me know in the comments section. I have plenty of figures and I'm going to be picking up plenty of new ones in the future, especially the 1990s Pennywise, which is due out in around a month or two's time. So tell me what you think about this figure. Do you think it looks like the one in the movie? Do you think it's an accurate depiction? Also, are you excited for It Chapter 2, which has just had some footage released, coming out next year? I can't wait for it, so let me know your thoughts about it in general in the comments section. Thank you all for watching. If this is your first time checking out my channel, then go ahead and check out the rest of my content, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video.